Right. Today, let us discuss the friendly microorganisms. Last class we saw what is microorganisms, definition of microorganisms, characteristic of microorganisms, types of microorganisms, and where microorganisms will be. I think you have a clear-cut idea about all those characters things. Now, today in this class, we'll discuss a friendly part of microorganisms. We know microorganisms possess both the characteristic friendly and foe part. Foe means enemy, friendly means it will help in our day-to-day life in many way. So today in this class, let us discuss the friendly microorganisms part. And there are so many useful part of microorganism. First one, preparation of curd, bread and cake. Second, a production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Third, preparation of some medicines and vaccines. And fourth, cleaning up the environment. And we can see fifth one, increasing soil fertility. These are the five important uses of microorganisms. So in this class we'll see one by one in a detailed accounts. So microorganisms possess friendly part. Under that we have five category. We'll see one by one in detail. First we'll see the how microorganisms will help to turn milk into curd. First one, beneficial microorganisms. What are the helpful part of the bacteria? We know this milk was turned into curd or yogurt by one bacteria called Lactobacillus bacterium, and also it will help to produce us cheese. It will help to produce us cheese, and this bacteria will be in our stomach also. This bacteria will help for the digestion of our food. That's why we'll call it is a helpful bacteria. So first and foremost important part of the microorganism is, first it will help to turn milk into curd and also to turn milk into yogurt. Yogurt is also a commercial production of curd only. Next produces cheese, and third, when it is present in our stomach, it will also help to convert or help to digest our food products. How it will help to turn milk into curd? Daily your mother will prepare curd by using milk. Just observe how how your mother is doing a preparation of curd. Here you want to take a milk and little temperature it will be, and your mother will add a small amount of curd. That curd contains lactobacillus bacteria, and if you left it for 6 to 8 hours, all milk turn into curd. So this curd is now containing full of bacteria called lactobacillus. So this is the first part of beneficial part of microorganisms. Here you want to remember, it will help to convert milk into curd or yogurt, and it will help to make some cheese and many burger and pizza and all. We can see the use of cheese, and also normal or food item we can take cheese. It is very tasty, fat rich substance, and is naturally it is present in our stomach for our digestion. So that's all about the beneficial part of microorganisms under helpful bacteria. Second one, you want to remember how it will be used in commercial. We know day-to-day life in our home we are doing conversion of milk into curd, and we can prepare cheese also, and in our body also it will help to digest the food material. That is for day-to-day life in a smaller scale, and that is a main important role. And apart from that, large scale in industries, these microorganisms are used to make so many medicines, okay, so many medicines, and also so many products like alcohol, wine and also other products. So let us see the commercial use of microorganisms. What do you mean by commercial use? A large scale production only we used to call it as commercial use. Some microorganisms like yeast, okay, yeast is a single cellular fungi group. Some microorganisms like yeast, it will help to make alcohol, wine, and some bacteria will help to convert acetic acid. So here you want to remember, under commercial use of microorganisms, both fungi and bacteria were used. Fungi is useful to get alcohol and wine, and bacteria is used to make acetic acid. And yeast is what? Yeast is a fungi. So it is used for commercial, means very large scale production of alcohol and wine. How they are preparing alcohol and wine means, normally imagine some barley or wheat or rice and or crushed fruit juices. In that extract, okay, they'll grind barley, they'll grind wheat, they'll grind rice, or they crushed fruit juices. In that they will add yeast powder. Yeast powder is available in market in the form of baker's yeast, or it is available in large scale also. So that powder they will add in the juices of barley, wheat, rice, and they will leave it for some days, okay. After that, and automatically the sugars which is present in barley, wheat, rice and juices, that sugar was converted into alcohol. Sugar was converted into alcohol. That process will call it as fermentation. At the end of the fermentation, you will get alcohol or wine. Clear? And this process was first discovered by a scientist called Louis Pasteur in the year of 1857. I think you are clear about commercial use of microorganisms. Commercial means large scale. Here some microorganisms like fungi and bacteria were used to get alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Alcohol and wine by fungus. The fungi name is yeast. Acetic acid by bacteria. How this wine and alcohol were prepared? You want to take either barley or wheat or rice or crushed fruit juices. In that you want to add yeast and you want to leave it for some days. After a few days, sugar content which is present in the barley or wheat or rice or fruit juices was converted into alcohol. This process is called as fermentation, and it was first discovered by Louis Pasteur in the year of 1857. And acetic acid also, other name for acetic acid is vinegar. It is also largely prepared by bacteria. I think now we are thorough with the household functions and also commercial use of microorganisms. Next, when we want to see the very important friendly microorganisms part, medicinal use of microorganisms. Okay, now imagine if you are not feeling well and automatically you will meet a doctor, and that time a doctor will give some medicine. Okay, that medicine contains surely antibiotic. That medicine should contains antibiotic. What is antibiotic? Actually, antibiotics are nothing but it is prepared from microorganisms itself. Antibiotics are prepared from microorganisms itself. It is in the form of tablets or capsules or injections. Okay, so what is antibiotics? Antibiotics are a medicine which is prepared in a large scale by using microorganisms like bacteria and fungi. Okay, antibiotics are a medicine which are prepared by using microorganisms like bacteria and fungi, and it was given in the form of tablet or capsules or injections. One such example for antibiotic is penicillin. So what is penicillin? Penicillin is an antibiotic. And how it is produced? This penicillin is produced from one fungus. The name of the fungus is Penicillium notatum. Okay, that fungus, from that fungus only they are taking the penicillin. So what is penicillin? Penicillin is an antibiotic. From where this penicillin is produced? Penicillin is produced from the fungus. What is the name of the fungus? Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum. Okay, Penicillium notatum, from that penicillin was produced. And what is the source of this antibiotic? Source of the antibiotic is microorganisms. Okay, source of the antibiotic is microorganisms. That might be bacteria or fungi, and it has no viruses or no algae or no protozoa. We know 5 type of categories of microorganisms, but only from bacteria and fungi antibiotics were produced, not from virus, not from algae, not from protozoa. And what is penicillin? It is an antibiotic taken from the fungi. And here are the some other name of the antibiotic like streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin. These are the some antibiotic which is popularly taken from the bacteria. So one fungal antibiotic and the remaining 3 all also bacterial antibiotics. These medicines kill, and normally this antibiotic, how it will work, it will kill or stop the growth of the disease causing microorganisms and automatically will get rid of from the disease. So what is antibiotic? Antibiotic is a medicine, and it is how it is preparing, it is preparing with the help of microorganisms in industries, and it will help, how it will work, it will help to kill the microorganism which is present in our body. So automatically here some of the not the same microorganisms, some of the microorganisms are used to kill the other microorganisms which is present in our body through tablet form or capsule form or injection form, is call it as penicillin. So that's all about the medicinal uses of microorganisms. Next we'll see the very interesting how and when the first antibiotic was discovered. I told you one example, penicillin from Penicillium notatum fungi, and second we saw streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin. These 3 also some bacterial antibiotic. And first we want to remember who discovered first antibiotic and how. It will be very interesting to read this story. So invention of first antibiotic. In 1929, Alexander Fleming was working on a culture of a disease causing bacteria. Suddenly he found that spores of little green mold in one of his culture plates. He observed that the presence of mold means fungus, prevented the growth of bacteria. In fact, it has also killed many of this bacteria. From this, the mold penicillin was prepared. Here, you want to remember who first discovered the antibiotic means A for A. Okay, A for A, antibiotic means Alexander Fleming. And he was doing some work during First World War. Okay, he was doing some work in First World War. That time, he used to grow that. So he found that some microorganisms, he started to grow some microorganisms for some other purpose. In that he saw, suddenly he observed some micro new organisms, that is green in color, mold means fungus. Some microorganism is started to kill other microorganism which is present on the some plates, that is like test tube like structures, Petri plates. So from that he concluded some microorganisms, that is the growth of bacteria was killed by some other microorganisms like fungi. So it has also killed many of this bacteria. From this only he found the mold penicillin was prepared. So here he got an idea, some microorganisms were killed by other microorganisms. So he got an idea, and for that only he first discovered antibiotic. The first discovered antibiotic is penicillin. So that penicillin is a fungus that is green in color. So this penicillin is helping to kill the bacteria which is present in our body. So here you want to remember fungi is interestingly killing the bacteria which is present in our body. So here penicillin is antibiotic. Anti means against, biotic means living things. So it is working against some unwanted living organisms in our body. So it will kill that bacteria and automatically will get rid of from the problem and will escape from the disease. I think you are clear about the invention of first antibiotic. Next